Let's see. Let's see. People love when we review the prior Jerry Reese drafts. It's their favorite. They wind up cursing. The whole deal.
They love Jerry Reese.
Yeah.
Giants Nation.
They think this year isn't the horrible one that people are gonna curse. I think that's next year where everyone's gonna lose their mind.
Yeah, well, this one I give maybe like 2 of them a good grade, but next year we're gonna have next show there's gonna be some unhappy people,
Should we wait a little bit for people to start flowing in, or?
Yeah, it's up to you, man. I can't pull it up on my computer, the live stream. Let's see if I can do it on my phone.
You broke your computer?
No, I go to YouTube and then I type in Bleed Big Blue, and there's no live. Usually it has like a picture that says live. You know what I mean? Let me turn this shit down.
Yeah, it should.
All right, now I got it live on my phone, but I can't get the chat. Live chat.
If people who are watching right now,
right, we're good.
People who are watching right now, throw a comment in the chat. This way I can see if it pops up on my end. There's a few people trickling in. It's off time.
So we got about five people. Welcome. We are doing a draft analysis of the 2013 Giants draft class.
TC just replied, this just saved him. He's bored at work. So if you are sneaking in at work, welcome. Maybe you're on your lunch break. Who knows? All right, let's...
I can't even see people chatting.
Hold on. Where is he? All right, so 2013, the Giants, the year before 2012, they went 9-7, didn't make the playoffs. Let's see, they had 3 Pro Bowlers: Eli Manning, Jason Pierre-Paul, Victor Cruz, 4, and Chris Snee, and David Wilson.
Chris Snee,
yes.
The son-in-law of Coach Tom Coughlin. He was getting jiggy with Coughlin's daughter, so you gotta keep him on the team,
Hey, he was doing good, all pro.
He was probably one of our greatest offensive linemen I've seen. Chris Snee was amazing.
Yeah, he was. We got a few people. Hello from Cali. What's up, Art? That's on the Periscope and the Twitters. So yeah, comments are coming in. Why go back in the
welcome all?
Focus on the future, Joey. To focus on the future, we have to learn about the past. We're just trying to put out some content there while you're sneaking in the video at work. All right, so let's see. First one up, everyone sees the picture. It was round 1, pick 19, offensive tackle, Justin Pugh. Dino, what do you think?
The Syracuse man. It was a good pick. I mean, he had some solid years for us. He declined towards the end, but I mean, he was probably our best offensive lineman for a 2-3 year stretch at that point. So, I mean, but there was really nowhere else to go at that point. If you look at it as a whole, like 5 years later, I mean, it was a good pick.
Yeah, I would agree it was a good pick too. Justin Pugh stats, he played how many years for the Giants? 6 or 5? 5 years. 5 years with Big Blue. When he was in there, every game he played, he started. So in 2017, he only played 8 games with the injury. But overall, yeah, solid pick. and it's not like they really missed out on anyone big.
Well, but he did play left tackle in college. And didn't he play left tackle for Ryan Nassib, if I'm not mistaken?
Are you foreshadowing?
At the University of Syracuse, I think he was that left tackle, and the Giants drafted him and switched him to the right. Then he played left guard.
Yeah.
I think he's played three different positions on the line.
Yeah,
he was like a David Deal.
Yeah, they flexed him all around. They flexed him all around the line, especially later on in his career. When guys were going down, they would wind up moving him to fill the holes. I don't know if that helps his career or if that hurt his career if he didn't get to stay at like one solid position and really master that position before being switched around. But he was versatile enough to do it, and he did it pretty well. Now he didn't stay. He went to Arizona a year ago, I believe. It might be 2 years by now. But yeah, good pick.
Yeah.
I don't see anyone on the back end. They really weren't looking for a guard. They could have went Kyle Long.
I was thinking that too, but
he was picked right after us, right after 19 by. He was picked 20th by the Bears. Any other hidden tackles out there? Nah, not really.
No. But you know who they could have gotten in round one instead of Justin Pugh, folks? Xavier Rhodes wasn't taken until number 25 in the first round, which is probably, he's been dominating in the backfield for the Vikings for a few years now. And we could have gotten DeAndre Hopkins.
Right.
We didn't go to number 27
for Houston.
the Texans. You know what I mean? So, but the Giants were in dire need for an offensive line at that point because that was their main holes. Their main hole that year, I believe, because the year before they blew it. They had a decent record, but they just missed the playoffs, right? The year before.
Yeah, that was the David Wilson, Ruben Randall year.
Yeah.
Entry year.
Yeah.
The 9
but
they were.
See, that's why it takes 3-4 years to evaluate a draft, because who would have knew DeAndre Hopkins? If we knew DeAndre Hopkins was going to be that good, you think we were going to take Justin Pugh over DeAndre Hopkins?
Right.
No way. And then imagine we had DeAndre Hopkins with Odell Beckham on the same team.
Yeah, but who knows how that plays out at the end? You
never know. But still, there's still some great players that got taken way after. But that's why it's a draft. You don't know what they're going to turn out to be. You go on your instincts. You go on the combine. I myself am not a big combine guy. What about you?
Me neither. I don't need to know how fast they run in a straight line with no equipment on.
I'm impressed. I like to know how many reps they could do at 225, just for the simple fact if you're a D lineman or an O lineman, I'd like to see you north of 25, 30 reps, just to know that you can push back a strong defensive tackle or vice versa, But as far as like the shuttle, the 40 only really. Look at John Ross. What did he run? A 4.2 something 40. And now he's getting shopped around the league. Just because you're fast doesn't mean you're going to translate to the NFL. Usain Bolt would be a wide receiver right now,
Can't play wide receiver. You might be able to run, be open, but can't do it past that. All right, next pick. I like the next pick. I thought
me and you both.
So the second round, we are talking pick number 49, defensive tackle Johnathan Hankins.
Ohio State boy. He played great for us, man.
Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 years with the Giants. Let's look at the overall stats.
We lost him. Didn't we draft Linval Joseph the next year after we lost him or something?
No, not Linval Joseph.
Oh, I know.
We had
a good run at defensive tackle those few years.
We picked up snacks the year after he left.
Oh, okay. So it was vice versa.
Yeah, but Jerry Reese
But I mean,
did well actually.
He was beast in the middle, man.
He was. Jerry Reese always did well picking in defensive tackles. It always seems like we had a guy that he would draft and plug in there. Speaking about Linval Joseph and Robinson and all these guys that just played well. Yeah, so great pick with Hankins. He didn't stick around. He's floating around the league now. I believe he was last playing in Oakland, or maybe Indy let him go when he was on Oakland.
I don't know. I'm in my third year after Eli and Madden, and he's a free agent. I didn't pick him up. I got Sheldon Rankins instead.
Yeah, who knows what type of he's in right now. We're ready to go. I haven't.
But he played. He was, and wasn't he very not uninjury prone? I mean, as far as I remember, I think he was very versatile. I mean, don't quote me on it, but I think he played a lot of his games. Right?
Let's see.
Be losing my mind.
11 in 2013, all 16 in 2014. Yeah, he was pretty. 2015, he missed a few games, but nothing too crazy. He was in there.
Yeah.
Solid dude.
I rate that a good pick.
He was pretty cool with fans on Twitter too. I used to see him he would take them out to dinner all the time, which is rare.
Would he really?
Yeah, he was a pretty cool dude. That was pretty fun.
That's awesome.
What was it? Dinner with Hankins, right? Dine with Hank.
As long as he's picking up the bill, I'm going.
Yeah, he did. He did. He was a cool dude. I was sad when they didn't re-sign him and he left in free agency. He was one of the
Yep.
you like him and he's on your team.
Can't go wrong there.
The next dude up,
Ugh.
3, is making a name for himself right now. I think, right?
Yeah, in the Alliance Football League.
So
if nobody knows what that is, that's the new spin-off. It's like the NBA Development League for the NFL, I think is what they're trying to make it. Mr. Damontre Moore, defensive end out of Texas A&M, who was very highly touted as well, but his off-the-field issues were what dropped him so far in the draft.
yeah, so he's the third round. We're talking third round pick, number 81, defensive end. He brought a lot of excitements, and we had a lot of high hopes. He came in right off the bat, and he had the tip punt in against Pittsburgh, I believe.
Yep.
He came out of nowhere. People went bananas.
I also remember how many late hits, stupid penalties on the quarterback. He was he was on the field. It seemed like every time he was on the field, he was making a stupid penalty. I mean, he had so much promise. And I think after he left us, he went to the Dolphins. The Dolphins cut him, and I think that was the last team. I don't know if he played for anybody else after that, but I mean, he was touted a first-round pick, but his size was he was a little undersized for a defensive end in a 4.3. They had him projected. I think they had him projected as a 3.4 outside linebacker. I don't know. I'd have to look into that, but.
So he's listed at 6'4", 260. He played 2.5 years with the Giants. After that, he bounced around, like you said, Miami, Seattle, Dallas, and Oakland all took the stabs at him. He's super athletic, but never got it under control in the NFL.
See, I remember Coughlin's face when he would make a stupid play. Coughlin would get that face. Remember the NFC Championship game against Green Bay when his face was red? It looked like it was about to just chisel off.
Yeah, that
every time Damontre Moore. I mean, I remember Damontre Moore diving at the quarterback's ankles, and Coughlin would get so red. It reminded me of that game in Green Bay. I was just, oh my goodness.
But yeah, didn't really have that control, like I said, emotionally. He was an emotional guy on the field. He made some dumb penalties. He got him in the doghouse. He winded up off the team, but he seems to be doing pretty well in AAF. Maybe he's matured a lot. It could be part.
Yeah, because he's got a lot of good talent he's going up against in there, huh?
Could also be the talent factor as well.
Me, you, and Captain Negative go pad up and go in there and see what happens.
Start running routes?
What's that?
Start running routes? Who's quarterbacking?
Yeah, I'll be the quarterback. I can throw.
I will throw my arm out. I can catch. I can run. That's probably it.
There you go. Hey, I'm taller than Haskins, so than what's his
Moore
face from Oklahoma. Quarterback.
Kyle Murray.
Yeah, I'm a lot taller than him, so I can see over the line. There we go.
There we go. All right, next pick, a 4th round pick.
Great pick. Fantastic pick.
You loved it?
No, his brothers are better than him. Come on. Are you kidding me?
4th round.
Go ahead and reveal the Giants' greatest draft pick of all time.
4th round pick, quarterback from Syracuse University at number 110, Ryan Nassib.
The Nassibnator.
What do we say about Ryan Nassib?
Did he even start an NFL game? I know he backed up Eli for a while, then he left. What's his brother's name? Carl? That's one of the Nassib played for the Browns. He was like a linebacker or defensive end, I think.
Yeah.
One of the Nassibs is like a defensive end or something. He's pretty good. But I think there's 3 of them in the league, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so Ryan Nassib played 2 years for the Giants, 2014, 2015. Of course, didn't see any playing time because Eli is the Iron Man that he is, was really never a threat. They were hopeful that he would eventually become Eli's successor, but nah. Sadly, this is one of the wasted mid-round picks that they tried to start searching for Eli's replacement.
That early. See, Eli haters. 5 years ago, the Giants were looking for his replacement.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look at that. It's not like that. I mean, and then they even went after Webb and yada, yada, yada. So, it's not like but they just drafted quarterbacks low. That's your boy Jerry Reese.
His stats are pretty good though. Amazing. 90% completion rates. 1 touchdown.
What, the preseason?
No, in actual game time.
Oh yeah, he actually started.
He came in late.
Oh.
He's 9.
Go ahead, Ryan.
9 out of 10 passes for a touchdown and 128 yards. There we go.
What was the? Let me know the quarterback rating on that. That's got to be near freaking 145, 150.
Career
9 for 10, 128 and a touchdown. You said
152.1.
Look at that, dude.
So
damn near perfect, Mr. Nassib. You're gonna go down as the greatest rated quarterback.
we laughing
of all time.
We laugh.
Pro Football Focus got him as number 1 of all time, probably.
We laugh and kid, but you know what he's done? He's thrown a touchdown in the NFL. He played major college football up until.
Odell's got 2 touchdown passes, don't he?
Yeah, that is true.
So when your wide receiver got more touchdown passes than your 4th round quarterback draft pick, you know you swinging and missing on these picks.
All right, 5th round pick is another guy that everyone seemed to be excited about.
I was very high on him, but the injuries,
Yeah. So number 5 at 152, defensive back / safety, a little bit, Cooper Taylor.
Wasn't he real tall too?
He was a
tall white
dude.
boy.
I think he was 6'6",
6'6",
over 6'4", 6'5". Hold on.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
6'4", 6'5", 6'4", 6'5", 229. They have him listed at.
And you went to Richmond. He was a Spider. I thought he went to the Iowa Hawkeyes, to be honest with you. I had to look it up, and he plays for Richmond. I learned something new today.
So, not much going on there. Really, injuries held him back. 2013, he played 10 games, and we were pretty pumped because he did all right subbing in. But 2014, he didn't play at all. In 2015, he had six games, and the Giants cut him after that.
And I just want to make a note that after the Giants selected Johnathan Hankins in the second round, people still on the board, Travis Kelce, who didn't go till 14 picks later, and Keenan Allen, who didn't go till damn near 20-something picks later. So it just goes to show you scouting is super important and drafting. I mean, crazy, dude.
When Cooper Taylor went 152, I don't see that many.
I don't think we had a 6th-round pick in that year, in that draft class.
Oh, Latavius Murray, 6th-round pick.
Yeah, number 181 overall.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really where my notes ended, to be honest with you, with that draft class. I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pro Bowlers, maybe 7, 8 tops out of that whole draft class.
Yeah, not much.
I wish we had something to plug in so we could find out how many made the Pro Bowl in that year, but I'm going max 8 out of 200 and something players.
Final number was 254, and there's a few Pro Bowlers that year.
Yeah, I'd say Xavier Rhodes, DeAndre Hopkins, Zach Ertz, Travis Kelce, Keenan Allen, Pugh, Hankins, Murray,
Michael Hyde.
Micah Hyde, yeah, okay.
I don't think of anyone else I could think of.
Was Laramie Tunsil in that draft class?
Jordan Reed. No, Tunsil's later on.
Jordan Reed, yeah. But see, the thing, I love Jordan Reed. He's from Connecticut. Shout out, Connecticut boy. But
the Honey Badgers.
Full season in his career.
The Honey Badger. That's someone that I wanted. I was hoping the Giants would go for.
He was in that class.
Right, 2013.
Oh, I didn't even see him up there. Damn.
69.
So we could have had him over Justin Pugh and Hankins. Or traded up. I'll give you Ryan Nassib and Damontre Moore for the Honey Badger.
Straight up. Right, what pick are we on? No 6th round.
We are on, I don't think we had a 6th-round pick.
Yeah,
I have
no.
2 7th in my notes.
Yeah, we have 2 7th-round pick. First one was an offensive tackle.
Great. No, he was a guard, actually.
Was he a guard?
Yeah, he was a guard at Ohio. I think he was a left guard. Mr. Eric Herman. It's a fantastic pick.
As you could tell.
That's what I was reading. I could be wrong. You could be right, but
no. There's not much to read.
I think he was a left guard at Ohio University. He went to the same college Roethlisberger went to.
Yeah.
Right? Ohio, Miami or something?
Yeah, you're right. Offensive guard. Big dude, 6'4", 320. Nothing really happened.
0 potential.
0. He played some special teams, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Nothing going on there.
Nothing going on. Neither with the other pick, dude.
So 7th round, 253. Almost Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah. Mr. Michael Cox.
Correct.
Running back, University of Massachusetts. Maybe had a few punt returns in his career, kickoff returns, maybe a few rushes. And I think that's about it.
2013,
so no Bradshaw factor there.
No, 2014 got 14 games, 1 start. In 2013 he played 14 games and got a start. In 2014, just 4. Not much going on there.
How many total yards in his career?
You want to play the over and under game?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's go 100. Do you think he's over or under 100 yards in his career? Rushing yards.
Under.
What do you win? 76 yards.
I win another feature on the Big Blue Podcast.
There you go.
2014 draft class. So am I right?
You are right. Under 76.
Ding, 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 baby.
He's still under even if you add the receiving yards in there, so I didn't even have to qualify that.
What about if you tally up his return yards? Does he even break 100 then?
Let's see. Yes, he does.
Oh!
By default, he does.
Wow. What, 101, 102?
He almost has 100 return yards in total. He's at 97, so a little shy of that.
Oh.
So,
Well, Michael Cox, if you're listening, you almost broke 100, baby.
yeah, Michael Cox, man. Did he?
Oh boy!
After the Giants. Nah.
So I remember last show we grade the draft class.
Yeah, we gave it a D.
We both gave it a D, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what would you give this?
I wouldn't give it a D. I think I would have it in the C range. Justin Pugh was good. Johnathan Hankins was good. And that's it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I mean, and Hankins and Pugh both played throughout their rookie contracts, I think. So, I mean, they were starters from day one. I give it a C, C+. I mean, you hit on round 1, you hit on round 2, and then you just faltered. So, but we went from a D to a C. So I mean we're getting better, but what's the next show gonna look like?
Yeah, not a lot of people don't like the next one. I'm pretty sure of that.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I'm thinking about the correct draft. I am, right? 2014. Let's see. Where are they? No. People are going to like the next year's draft, 2014.
Which one am I thinking of then?
It has to be 15 then.
Oh, let me look. 'Cause I remember coming up, we have a horrible. No, 15 is not, because that's where we got. No. Because we got Collins.
15 is the one that people are not going to like.
Well, we got Collins. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That third round pick is a swing and a miss. Yeah. I see where you're going. Yep, it's probably this one.
Mm-hmm.
We gave up a lot of picks, apparently. Oh, yeah, this is definitely basura. Garbage in Spanish.
There we go. Multilingual podcast going on. We're a multilingual podcast right now.
We are a multilingual podcast.
All right, everyone. Let me see what people are thinking in the grading of this draft.
Yeah, give us your thoughts. What do you guys think?
Yeah, leave a comment in the comment section. I'm thinking people aren't even going to give him the C.
No, I mean, but Justin Pugh, Hankins, but it's just Moore, Nassib, Cooper Taylor. I had all the highest hopes for Cooper Taylor. Mm-hmm. I remember how tall he was and just how he could close on the ball. He had great closing speed, but it was injury after injury after injury. And
right.
then your two balks in round 7. I mean, know.
Crewhead.
I mean, look, Tom Brady.
Crewhead says it's a.
Pick.
Crewhead gives it a C plus.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I said. So Crewhead, yeah, we're on the same page. You scored big on your first two round picks.
Yeah.
You got at least got a C. You know what I mean?
All right. Maybe we'll do 2014 tomorrow.
We shall.
We probably have to use Discord if you want to jump on. You probably have to use Discord for tomorrow.
No blog talk.
Yeah.
I'll try to figure out how to make the audio better.
All right, everyone. Thank you for jumping on during your lunchtime, running out of your class.
Appreciate it.
Stuffing the sandwiches down. Get back to work, everyone, and I'll talk to you, everyone, later. Dino, thanks for jumping in.
Always a pleasure, guys. Go Big Blue.
Later.